Okay, my sensations, you guys come on in and welcome, you guys. Come on in the house of Cynt said it. Yes, you guys come on in. Hit that like button on the way in, you guys. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It is absolutely free. Okay. So now, this site is for education and entertainment purposes. Therefore, everything that I say after this, you guys, is allegedly, you guys. Okay. So let's get straight to it. I want to shout out to my moms in the building. Yes, Miss Latasha Parker always holding it down. Miss Tanya Jones always holding it down in the building. Yes, shout out to you all. Absolutely. Please hit that like button as you enter or pass through. Absolutely. Like, share, and subscribe. And also, you guys, if you all have not downloaded the Spreaker, on Spreaker, the Spreaker app is absolutely free as well. I am on there. That's my new platform, you guys, on my new podcast. So you guys can tune in, download the app. So over there, I can say whatever I want to say, when and however I want to say it. It's explicit content. Okay. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Welcome you all. Come on in. Okay. So I dropped a pre-recorded video live this morning, you guys, early, because the content needed to be put out there regarding what was going on with HITMAN HOLLA and his girlfriend Cinnamon. Okay. If you all have not heard the audio, I played the audio in the previous video this morning. So this is what I am basically doing actually just a reaction video on the audio, you guys. So we're gonna talk about it. But before I talk about the audio, and I'm not gonna play it again because I played it in the previous video, so you guys can go back and look at it. Yes, absolutely. Welcome everyone. Yes. Okay. So I am, however, going to share my screen and dig kind of a little deeper into what actually happened before I actually do my reaction video to the audio, you guys, because there was a lot. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys so that we can take a look. Okay. So this is the image, you guys, of her in the hospital. Okay, this is HITMAN's. He's the star of Wild 'N Out. Again, as I stated in the previous video, you guys, if you all watch Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out, he is one of the star. HITMAN HOLLA, very funny guy on the show. His girlfriend was shot in the face during a home invasion, you guys, while he was basically on the road. Okay. So HITMAN HOLLA said that 4 people broke into the couple's home while his girlfriend, Cinnamon, was home alone. So she was by herself. So in the audio, as you guys can hear him, and he sound just helpless, basically. And in the video, he was just going into details what happened. But we're going to read exactly what people, shout out to people for reporting this, see what they got to say, y'all. So Wild 'N Out star HITMAN HOLLA says his girlfriend was hospitalized this week after she was shot during a home invasion. On Tuesday, the television personality shared details about the experience on Instagram. So that's the audio, you guys, that you all heard this morning from Instagram, showing basically you all heard him explaining what blow by blow what happened. So that 4 people had broken into the home the night before while his girlfriend Cinnamon was alone inside. So during the encounter, one of the invaders shot Cinnamon, HITMAN HOLLA said. So the bullet went through her cheek and out the back of her head, he wrote. So she's at the hospital now being strong. He said, send prayers my way because y'all couldn't imagine what I'm going through right now. Pray for me too because I'm ready to lose it all. And I can just only imagine. So in the caption of the post, HITMAN HOLLA explained that he was on FaceTime with Cinnamon when the house was broken into, you guys, adding that he was coaching her, and you all coaching her on what to do 1,000 miles away. Wow. So I'm going to stop right there because The reason why I'm gonna stop right there is because that's basically what he explained and went through in the audio. So we're gonna get to it, you guys. Okay. I am going to drop the link early. And the reason why I'm going to drop the link early, because again, this is just going to be a reaction video based off the audio from this morning. Okay. So hold on a second while I drop the link, you guys, so we can talk about it. So we're going to go blow for blow with her starting in the closet, because when he came on the audio, you guys, she was, he explained how she was in the closet, okay, fearing. She knew that the guys were in the house. She FaceTimed him. She was able to hit the panic button also from her phone, from the app. They didn't give a damn about that panic button, y'all. They proceeded right on up the stairs, right on to where she was, okay? As he was coaching her, and this is why I commend him. He really, was coaching her and remaining calm and shit like that, y'all. Because it was crazy. So in the audio, you could hear him telling her, okay, baby, he was telling her like, he said he told her to get the AR, but she didn't get the AR. She grabbed the hand firearm. Okay. She grabbed the hand firearm. She was able to fire back. Okay. That kind of shook him because, and this is just my opinion, allegedly, you guys, I think that really saved her life, just like I said, because had she not shot back, they would have killed her. So when she shot back, I don't think they was expecting nobody to be shooting coming out from that closet. Okay. So that in itself kind of put fear in it and made them kind of like back, but they were shooting at the same time while they was getting up out of there. At the same time, you guys, his friend, he had called when his partner was on his way over there. The partner told him, I see 4 niggas running out the house. He was like, fuck them niggas. Get up there to my girl because she's not on the phone no more. I know she been hit. Just get up there to her. The friend got up there to her and was able to, render aid to her and get her to the hospital, you guys. And she's recovering. And again, that's a blessing because it could have really, really been bad had she not been able to fire back. At least she fired back in defense of herself to kind of, get them to, hey, raise the fuck up off of me. I got some shit up in here. I'm holding some shit. Okay. Yes. Shout out to Quisha in the building. Okay. Yeah. So we're basically talking about the audio. This is a reaction on the audio. I did drop the link. Yeah, I would have shot. Yeah, exactly. And again, we can all say, and I even said this in the previous video, you guys, we can all say what we would have, could have, should have done at the time. But until we are actually in those, shoes, we don't know. But I can say this, and as I said that in my previous audio video, you guys, I'm telling you, I just know how I know I would have been doing some different shit. I just know that I would have grabbed that AR. I'd have definitely got the AR on the ass. That's all I know. But she did a good job. She did a good job. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what was going through her mind. At the end of the day, she was probably like, what the fuck? But he did say in the audio when she called, even when she first called you all, she was like, these niggas, they up in here in this motherfucking crib or whatever. And he was like, shit. The shit is there for you. This is some real shit. So this ain't no bullshit. Like this is real life shit. Like you're gonna have to go on and blast the ass. You got to. Like it ain't no questions gonna have to be asked. Like it ain't gonna talking, no negotiating. Like it ain't none of that shit. Like this is real life shit going on right now. And I loved how he walked her through that shit, and was remaining calm because he could have been in a panic. He could have been, and she would have been scared. She was already in a damn panic. But yeah, I'm telling you. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's really not, because at the end of the day, I still blame that damn the security, the alarm company that he had, because he said the sensors did not go off, you guys. And the reason why it didn't go off and she had to hit the panic button is because the way the sensors were set up, the only way it would go off if the window was open. Not if nobody broke the damn window. Now, who does that? Now, who installs some shit like that? Knowing who gonna open, just nilly-willy open your damn window to break in your house? They're gonna break the window. So, you know, it goes all the way back to the alarm system. You know, absolutely like a damn movie. Yes, just imagine. And that, because that was the first thing I thought about, even when he was explaining it. Remember the movie Taken, when he was trying to guide his daughter when she was hid up under the fucking bed, and he told her they're gonna take you, but he was walking her through that. It was giving me all kind of fucking Taken vibes, y'all, up in this motherfucker. Okay, that's what I was feeling. I was like, when he was explaining, I was like, and he was telling her, you know, they coming, you gonna shoot, this is real life shit, you gonna have to like shoot, you know. She just didn't grab the right artillery to shoot with, but hey, she did what she had to do, you know what I'm saying? It under the circumstances. And what she felt that could help her at the time was the handgun. She probably felt, well, shit, let me just grab the hand, because I can handle this one more. I can handle this one better, you know. And who's to say? Allegedly, she might not have didn't even know how to take the safety off that AR. Because if you don't know how to handle those type of artilleries, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. She might not know how to take that safety off. So she didn't want to fucking play like that. She didn't want to not, be like pulling out shit with a blank. So basically, she got the fucking handgun. Was like, well, okay, well, at least with the hand, I can do something. I can do something with that. Okay. So yeah, yes, you are. I had to do a reaction video after the pre-recorded this morning, you all, because I wanted you all to listen at the audio and hear how helpless he sounded. And just imagine that you're on the phone with your dude and this shit is going on. Like, I'm telling you, I can't imagine. But yes, it was definitely like a fucking movie. Like all I was thinking about was Taken. I just kept thinking about that damn movie Taken, and how he was, just walking her through it. And basically, HITMAN HOLLA was doing the same thing with Cinnamon. He was trying to coach her and walk her through exactly, this is what you need to do, baby. This is real life shit. Like, don't hesitate. Because everybody know the moment you hesitate is the moment you fuck up. So you got to be on point and be mindful. But again, like I said in my previous video, you guys, be mindful of your security people. Shit. Because that's where the shit fucked up at. Because had the damn alarm been right in the first place, but apparently that didn't matter, because even when she hit the panic button, it went off, and he said they still proceeded on, But this was my thing, what I'm wondering when she hit that panic button, y'all, because sometime, and I think I don't want to try it on mine, but have people out here, but if you hit the panic button out from the inside or whatever, I wonder if it shows on the panel the location of where you hit it from the outside or the inside of the home, because maybe the panel led them to believe that someone was still in the house by the way the panic button when it was hit. So that's just something out of curiosity that I just wanted to know, as far as the type of alarm system that they had. Because even when she hit it, why would they stay in the house? They proceeded on like they was looking for something, that they had a target they were looking for, and they were not going to leave out that house until they, basically found it or whatever. So allegedly, it's some niggas after him, so I don't know how true that is. Like I said, allegedly, they were saying it was a attempted robbery, but at the end of the day, they was, came back and was like, well, it's allegedly, but it was a target. It's personal, So she did the right thing. She definitely did the right thing. Exactly. Yeah. Study long, study wrong. Yeah, you can't in this situation like that when you in the closet and you know motherfuckers is in your shit and you don't know how many. Because see, at this point, keep in mind, she in the closet. She don't know how many niggas up out of there. He knows it's about 4 niggas because they based off the cameras or whatever. But she don't know there's probably 4 niggas up in there. She don't know how many niggas up in there with they shit. Which is more of a reason why I would have grabbed that AR on their ass. I would definitely grab that AR. What's up, sis?
Hey sis, I'm cooking right now, but I just wanted to touch base on this. I just feel like I look a mess, but I just feel like sometimes, I've been listening to some of the freestyles, this is all alleged, but listening to some of the freestyles and stuff he's done with some of the dudes and stuff, and you gotta look there. Everybody don't take some words lightly, you know what I'm saying? To where
Absolutely.
it's swept under the rug because y'all freestyling and stuff, and he's always on Instagram saying stuff. So I'm not saying that's a reason to go do anything. But that's why with these women, with these dudes in the industry and all of this, you have to be aware. You know what I'm saying? You have to be aware of the stuff y'all spitting out there, the image he's carrying and holding out there. All of that reflects back to you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and people don't care who you are. It's being cleared and showed every day. People don't care who you are. That's your kid, your mama. They going for the kill.
Exactly. And that's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying, sis. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, I'm telling you, you just don't let everybody know where you lay your head at either. Everybody don't need to know where you live, you know?
Everybody want to be flashy. Everybody want to tell
Yes.
what I'm saying? Show off what they got, what they baby mama got. Their baby mama's got to get on there and show what's going on. The girlfriend's got to tell their business and what he
Uh-huh.
bought, the bag and shit he bought. And then they ain't no telling who they mess with and trying to hit a good lick.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know nowadays. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I, I'm praying for the girl, sending prayers up to her, sis, and everything. I feel bad, about the situation, but it makes you very, very aware of, what I'm saying, a wake up
It does. It is
for real.
definitely the wake up. That's why I don't let everybody know where I live. You know what I'm saying? People
Right.
be like, shit, you stay far in the mug. I be like, shit, I ain't invited you over. So what the fuck you talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, what would be even and that ain't even in the rap world, sis. It's really just period. I
It's
don't want nobody
period.
I don't be outside talking about what we got. And you know what I'm saying? I try to make my move or whatever I do away from the house. I don't even want these people seeing what I'm doing.
You know what I'm
Carrying
talking
bags.
about?
I don't even want to see them carrying bags in the crib nowadays.
You know what I'm
Okay, let's
talking about?
stop it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
That's how
telling
bad
you.
it is. And it ain't bad here in Kentucky, but it's bad enough to where I'm comfortable not showing nobody what I got, which is sad.
Mm-hmm. So what you think about how she handled it in that closet?
Hey, she did better than me because I mean, like we said, we don't know what we would do in a situation like that. But I'm shooting because at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, they're gonna come to the closet to see if anybody's in here, and if they see me, are they gonna kill me? Because they came in here
Mm-hmm.
with intentions to do something to us because they clearly got guns. They
Yep.
said so. She seen the guns, but
Mm-hmm.
if I'm home and you not no guest or nothing, I'm shooting to kill.
I'm shooting the kid. I got to because it's either you or me at that
And yeah,
point.
at that point, yeah, that wasn't even about him. At that point, it ain't nothing about him. He's not there, so guess what? It ain't about him. It's about me. How I'm
That
gonna get out of
part.
this situation for real? How am I getting out of this situation alive? You know what I'm saying? Well, I might lose an eye or something, but your life is
Mm-hmm.
more important than an eye, anything. You know what I'm saying? At this
Mm-hmm.
shoot to kill.
Yeah. At that point, like you said, he not there. She there. She got to figure out how the hell am I gonna get out of here alive. Period.
Yeah,
They didn't
I
know who
got.
was in that closet. They didn't know she was in that closet. They didn't know that she was gonna come out busting.
My neighbor had a home invasion a couple weeks ago, and if I could put him on the show, Cynthia, I would. But girl, his face is so it's a white man across the street, but just right across the street, directly like just right here across the
I would
street. And
love to talk to him if he want to talk about it. I would
yeah,
love to talk to him.
see if he want to talk about it because I don't know how scared he is. You know what I'm
He
saying? We
might
don't.
be fearful. He don't want to. He don't have to show his face. Tell him he don't even have to show his face.
But
But I
for
understand if he don't want to talk about it because that shit just happening is fresh, you know.
and thank God his mother was gone. It's a white man across the street. Thank God his mom and his sister. The mother is disabled and he's gone. And somebody went in there beat him black and blue. This was
Oh
like
wow.
his eyes are still black and blue. You know what I'm saying?
Are
And
you
that's why.
serious?
Yeah, at this point, me and Queese be talking about it. It's just conversations. You know, I get that people's felons or whatever and got convictions and shit, but since it's so bad, well, we got to have a gun. We
Yeah.
got to have a gun. You touch my doorknob, I wants to shoot. I don't
Yeah.
need nobody touching shit that don't belong to them coming in here. Just even thinking about we gonna see what they're gonna do. No, I just want to shoot. Like at this point, you ain't invited, so you're unwanted guest.
Yeah, you invading my privacy. You don't give a fuck because you coming in on me, on my in my shit. Like totally don't get not giving a fuck about me. So absolutely, I'm gonna fuck you up.
And you
Period.
know, she was scared. I know. I can only imagine being in a situation. I'm scared just the thought of it. So
You know what I'm
just imagine
saying?
a house full of dudes in your crib. You know what I'm saying, with guns.
Yes.
You
Just
thinking they
imagine
come
it.
to kill you, not rob you, kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
That
does
at
he
that
tell
point,
her? You know, does he tell her everything he's got going on to where she know what they're looking for? She didn't know nothing apparently.
mhm.
Like I'm fighting for my life at this point.
At this point, and she was brave as fuck. She was brave as fuck. And in my eyes, I'm thinking, well, she grabbed the handgun because that's what she could handle. You know what I'm saying? She knew she couldn't handle the AR. So she like, I don't want to take no chance. I'd rather handle the handgun versus nothing at all and get jammed or something. Maybe she didn't know how to, like I said, take the safety off. Because he said he told her to get the AR, take the safety out. Everything in the closet was loaded. I'm wondering what else was in the closet beside the handgun. Because me, I probably would have grabbed 2 motherfucking guns. I
Yeah.
had one in each hand.
Hey, once he told me what to do, hey,
Shit.
I'm doing.
I'm
I'm
good.
listening.
I came up out that bitch like Rambo on ass.
Hey, sis. Hey, I might have been scared, and that's just something I have to face at the end. But
Me
hey,
too.
let him
But
tell me what
hey,
it was, and that it was multiple. Hey, I'm holding him. I'm gonna tremble with just fear of God at the end of the day. But hey, I'm shooting to kill. I'm going full throttle.
most definitely. I'm emptying the magazine clip. If it's a 100-round magazine clip, all 100 rounds getting emptied. Okay, they gonna know they picked the wrong house today.
And since my question to that is, once you've been put in a situation like that, do you love that much to where are you gonna sit down and like, we gotta change, you gotta change your lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? This is not for me, or do you just keep rolling with the punches? I've really been thinking about that.
Yeah, and I thought about it in the video when he made the statement and said, I'm always on the road and she always here by herself. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, are you going to change that now? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to, as her significant other, say, you know what? I gotta move different now. I gotta be more at home now and book more shows around closer home or at home, or just change your career altogether. Because at the end of the day, this is how he makes his money. He can't help how he makes his money either,
I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
So at the end of the day, what is he to do?
Sis, I'm
Come
telling you.
home, sit around the damn house and be broke?
Right, sis. Look, I've been thinking about that because I was like, I mean, I'm just saying that was God with her, though. That was God. You know what I'm
There wasn't
saying?
nothing, there wasn't nothing
Sometimes
but
you
it
don't
was
get
a
woke up
it
at
was a
one time.
blessing.
Yeah, sometimes he don't wake you up but one time. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it take a situation like that, but hey, it's called for life changing.
Yeah, that was a blessing. Mm-hmm. That was definitely a blessing, and you could just hear it in his voice. He was you could tell he felt helpless.
Mm-hmm.
I liked how he was coaching her. Like I said, it almost felt like the movie Taken. Remember that movie Taken when he was telling his daughter she was under that fucking bed and he was telling they gonna take you, but he was telling her what to do and look and remember every fucking thing around you type shit. It was just giving me all types of fucking Taken vibes. I was like,
Yes. But it happened. Look at that rapper that had to witness his girlfriend in Atlanta get murdered in front of his face on camera. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. You know, it's just too much.
And so briefly, tell us what was the deal on that, sis? Did you know? Did you get to research it? Did you get to
I
find
didn't
out?
research much, but I didn't research much. But once I heard about this situation, it automatically took me to that. I know she called. I think she called him and while she was on the phone, and he actually seen the people in the house, and he watched from wherever he was, watched her get murdered, you know, and stuff.
Yeah,
Everybody don't do the same. Everybody ain't hiding in the closet. Everybody ain't thinking to hide. Everybody ain't quick on their feet or thinking. So, you know, this is eye openers. That's why I said it made me think back on that situation. I was like, these is eye openers. We got to have a strategy, a plan. You know what I'm saying? And I have
that that
what I'm saying. We
that
do. We
you
do.
know, act out scenarios. You know what I'm saying? In the incident, in the case, if what would happen if blah 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 come in, what would we do? Act out those scenarios with your family members. Practice those scenarios on a regular. Now, I'm not gonna say daily, but on a regular basis, so you can just know what to do. You all, them white folks do it. Shit,
You know, this
they do fucking fire drills, tornado drills,
is,
all kind of fucking drill. They practice all type of shit for preparations. We
yeah,
as black people, we need to do that as well.
yeah. Yeah. And another thing too, sis, what on that note too, you know, we in critical times. People struggling. It's people out here that's willing to do any, you know, just you know, I was talking about I cleaned houses for 12 years and we cleaned up for a customer and her son was a senior in high school and he pulled over on the side of the road thinking he was helping and they killed the boy and he only had $5 on him.
Oh wow. What I see Tanya said in the comments she couldn't hear us. Can you hear us now? Okay, you good? Okay, good. Cool. Okay, yeah. So basically my thing is we're trying to figure out what do you think was the motive to why they were coming in the goddamn house in the first place.
My thing is, I felt like if they came in the house like that, I think it was gonna be bad if he was home. I think it was just gonna be just bad. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that. I just really feel like it wasn't gonna be a good situation. That's why I said God was definitely on their side.
Yeah, I said that too, and that's the reason why I said it was good that she had at least grabbed the hand firearm versus nothing at all. Even though she, I don't even know what else was in the house in the closet because he said it was a couple of firearms he had in there. As he was trying to coach her, he said, baby, look, we live for this day. It's shit in that closet. Like, grab that AR. But she grabbed what she felt comfortable with. But I wonder what other artilleries was there that maybe, she could have grabbed to. I just wish that she could have just got one of their ass. You know what I'm saying? Just one of them. Just lay one of their asses out up around there. That way they could have found out, got to the rest of them. Because if you could have got one and not, then the rest, it would have been a lead.
Did they have cameras, sis? Because I haven't heard that, but did they have cameras?
They had camera. They had the alarm security. This is what I'm saying. So basically, the alarm security system that they had was where the sensor if you raise the window, it go off. Not if you break the window. So this is where he said he was going to sue. He said he's going to sue the security company.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So he said he's definitely going to sue the the security company, because they sold him some sensors on his windows to where the only way it would go off if you just raise the window up. But they broke the window. They broke out the fucking window. So who the fuck installs fucking sensors on a window where if you raise the goddamn window up, that's the only way it's gonna go off? Everybody know motherfuckers gonna break a goddamn window when they trying to break the fuck in. They're not raising the window because the motherfucker's not unlocked.
Right. Come on, sis. Come through.
Them nigga was completely out of order. Yeah.
Yes,
They was out of order.
Yes.
They was definitely out of order.
That's what I say, sis. I'm praying for the girl. I mean, these people are different than me. I mean, we got to come up with a strategy because I don't want to be in a lifestyle where I have to always be ready to pull out a strap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, me and Quisha had that conversation a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. So now where we was like, we're in a world now where when you walk out the door, even going to the store, you gotta take your shit with you. Because you don't never know, motherfuckers in the store, they doing shit. You go to the church, they doing shit. You go to work, they doing shit. You go to the movies, they shooting up shit. You can't go no goddamn where now. Where they ain't shooting you can't stay in the house. They coming in your motherfucking house.
That's it, sis. That's sad. You can't go to the grocery store. I'm scared to go to the grocery store, sis.
Yeah. Tanya say my son told me that if that shit happened, you pull out 2 guns. That's what I'm saying, sis. See, Hitman said he told her, baby, all the shit is in the closet. Like that's what this shit is there for. So I would have had one in one hand and one in the other, but it wouldn't have taken it. All she had to do was grab that AR. She wouldn't need but one had she just grabbed the AR. That AR would have handled all that. I promise it would have.
She can tell you, but she nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You were nervous. She was in a situation.
She was definitely in a situation. Since she was fighting for her fucking life.
Yeah.
She was fighting for her life. She was definitely in a situation. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think if them boys got away, she's still fighting for her life at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
True, because who's to say they won't come back and try to fucking finish the job?
Yeah, they don't know she's seen them and what she's told and all that. Like, girl, I'm going to prison for the rest of my life. I might as well take her on now. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You just know.
That's what I'm saying. So to be honest, shit, if I was her, but like you said though, it's one of those things where you have to think now. Okay, my nigga, not dude. You need to change either what you got going on to where you don't be leaving me here by myself like this I'm gonna have to move around and not be here when you out of town. I'm not gonna be here either. Okay.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. She's still ain't in the clear. They ain't got no suspects. You know what I'm saying? So, some people think like that, like, hey, you might as well go take her out. You don't need her being no witness. And, we just don't.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like had she not even pulled out the hand firearm and bust at their ass, they would have killed her. But when she pulled out that fucking hand firearm and at least busted their ass a couple of times and let their ass know that she wasn't she ain't just gonna take that shit like that. That's when I realized because as he was explaining it in the audio, and because keep in mind he was on the phone with her, he could hear everything that was going on too, right? So as all this shit is transpiring and going on, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, them other niggas, once she started shooting, they probably like, oh shit, they didn't even know how many more niggas people was in the closet. They didn't know if it was just her or two, or they didn't know how many more people was in that closet. So I think that's another reason that helped them when she started busting back,
Right. True. That's true.
Cause that shit was fucking off on some whole nother Queech was saying some movie shit. Like I say, all I was thinking about was on motherfucking Taken shit. Where he was explaining that he was really being patient with her and he was trying to stay calm and remain calm at the same time, because he know if he had a panic, she was gonna panic and trip and flip out and probably would have lost her life. You know what I'm saying?
And then we got to look at the alleged the little Dirk situation. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
like,
Yep.
you know, for the love of what are we gonna keep endangering? Even our surroundings, the people we surround ourselves with, that matters.
It
And
does.
sometimes we have to step back, and it matters.
It does. It very much so does matter. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and our parents back in the day, we will hear them fussing and stuff, and us be like, your friends and certain, but the parents and people that they know when you may not see know a person's not good for you to be around, but there's always gonna be your mama gonna always know. That motherfucker right there don't mean goddamn good. You need to stay the fuck off from around him.
That's the truth.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, what she did in that closet, I commend her on, because it could have been worse. She could have, not survived, She got shot in her jaw, and the bullet went out to her head or something, the back or something like that. It went out. She was very lucky.
And probably still we don't know what she's got going on down the line. Problems can lead to problems. This is bullet by the brain, and I mean, it's just a lie. You know what I'm saying? Everything about her is great to change. You know what I'm saying? Drastically, her insecurities, everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and maybe to the point where she's gonna need therapy, where she's gonna be scared and jumpy. You know what I'm saying? Every time she hears she's gonna go through a lot.
She is. She probably gonna need counseling, like you said. She gonna be from now on. She will not. I guarantee she's not going to stay nowhere else by herself. No fucking more. Because, like you said, that's gonna be. It's like a fear that it's probably it's on her now. Like she probably fear being alone now. You just don't know. She probably do need somebody she's gonna have to talk to. Shit, you don't know. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, that's just part of it. Anything like that, even just getting robbed, you ain't gonna feel comfortable with your husband at work coming home every night. Y'all done got robbed or somebody burglarized your house. You don't know if they did it when I see people that's robbed people while they was home sleeping. I'm like, what? And they didn't really just creeping around their house while they're asleep.
Yeah, that's invading your privacy. That to me, that's on some weird ass shit. That's just like I it's funny. I was looking at a property yesterday, right? And when the homeowner was there, they're selling they're selling their house, right? Well, the spouses died in the house. Well, the first thing came to my mind was, shit, did they die in the motherfucking house? That's what I want to know. Okay, because if they died in the house, I'm not buying this motherfucking house with these spirits. Whether they died in the house or not, the spirit's still lurking. You understand what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm just saying, allegedly. So that's the same way. If once a house is broken into and I find out that house has been broken into, you think I want to live in that house or be in that house after that? No. Hell fucking no.
That's what I'm saying. I just wouldn't feel comfortable. I just wouldn't. That's just me, but I just wouldn't feel comfortable. And I know she's gonna be jumpy. You know what I'm saying?
She's gonna be jumping, and she's gonna be. Well, this is my thing. Hopefully, this is a lesson to him, to HITMAN HOLLA. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you gotta move different now. Either you're gonna have to upgrade your security system, because now at this point, throw the whole motherfucking house away. I don't even want to live in that bitch no more. You feel me?
Yes.
Throw the whole motherfucking house away at this point. There's no need to even go back. Okay. I'm not going back.
I'm not going back either. I couldn't stay there. I just couldn't.
No.
Just
I would not be able
to got any suspects. I could not stay there.
No. I'm not staying there. So now he's gonna
go ahead, sis.
We got Tanya, we got sis.
Throw the whole
Yeah, throw the whole goddamn house away, sis.
Hey y'all,
Hey, sister.
how are y'all?
Good,
Good.
sis.
Girl, this world is so crazy.
Yes. What are your
Mhm.
thoughts, sis?
I just think um she panicked. She wasn't thinking. I'm sure that was very scary for her to have
Yes.
four men ambushing her basically. Was it in the middle of the night? Because I really hadn't followed it, but was it in the middle of the night or was it like did they wake her up? What was going on?
You know what? That's a good question, sis. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Hold on. I don't know what time of it. I know it was late at night. They didn't say exactly the time. I don't know, but it was late. She did FaceTime Hitman when the shit first popped off. She was able to hit the panic button
On the
within the app, on her phone. But even when she did that, they didn't give a damn.
Did it make a noise and alert them where she was?
Yeah. But
Okay.
they proceeded on to where she was,
So they knew he wasn't there, I'm sure, obviously.
obviously.
And I'm wondering if they woke her, if it was late to where it woke her up out of her sleep. Because I know when me myself, I mean, it's easier said than done. But
Mhm.
if it had been to where I was in my right, I'm not gonna say right mind, but my knowledge of things would have been okay. If it's that many people coming in at once, a handgun is gonna be a shootout. I mean, you're gonna have to pow, pow, pow.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
automatic. So if
Mhm.
there's other guns in the closet, I probably
Yeah,
picked up the biggest thing I could find
exactly.
because I see there's multiple people.
Yes. Mhm.
And if you see multiple people, they probably have multiple guns.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so, unless you're in the Wild Wild West and you John Wayne or somebody, you're gonna need the biggest thing you can find, unless she couldn't see it, or unless she didn't know how to load it, or because it was most people that have guns like that. My son gets on to me all the time. At first, when I first got my handgun, he told me I need to always keep one in the chamber, but keep it on
Yes.
safety.
Yes.
I wasn't doing that at first, but uh I'm sure he had guns in the closet that was probably ready to go. You just probably need to take them off safety. And she
Yes.
probably didn't know or understand.
Yeah.
But in my mind, because of my thinking, I probably would have grabbed the biggest thing I could put my hands on. If I didn't see anything big, I would have grabbed two of whatever was in handguns.
Mhm. I
Because
agree.
I'm not trying to save your life when you're violating me in the middle of
That
the
part.
night. Because
That
you're
part.
not caring about my life.
That part.
Coming in here for a purpose, and it's not to ask me if I want to play PlayStation or to sit down. I mean, you coming in my house, private property in the middle of the night to do harm
Mhm.
to someone and to take something that doesn't belong to you. So it's easier for me to say or for us to say what we would have done, but we weren't in that situation. But I'm just thinking in my head what I probably would have been thinking.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I pray to God I'll never be put in that situation, but
Absolutely.
I'm ready so I don't have to get ready.
Absolutely.
I feel
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, my husband keeps every corner of this, every corner that there's no place in my house where I wouldn't be able to get something if needed.
Me too, sis.
Yeah,
right.
with the times that we're living in now. 10 years ago, would I have been thinking that? Probably not.
Mm-mm.
But it's a shame that I'm almost 50 in a few months, and this is the mind frame.
What we living in.
Um, and so I never would have thought I would have um been rooting for my child to even have a gun, considering the fact that my brother was murdered.
Mm.
But I would prefer for him to have one on him, to have gun, something to protect himself, because anything can happen. My fear
Yeah.
is him being stopped by the police because he keeps it on him all the time, and something to happen. But I also have a fear of him not having something and something happened. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a catch-22.
Absolutely. And it's funny that you said that, because that was the whole reason why me and Jeremy went to purchase. I took him because I ain't gonna say on YouTube, but yeah. But anyway, yeah. So he has his now, and just like you said, my fear was him getting pulled over. And you guys, he got pulled over one time, you all, and he called me. And it's crazy, y'all, because immediately when he told me that the police had him pulled over, you guys, you know, a mother's instinct, because of what have happened to our Black men in previous incident, and how they automatically got out and started questioning him, made my heart just started beating so fast, you all. But at the end of the day, to make a long story short, he, you know, they let him go. He didn't have anything, you know. They searched his car, and I stayed on the phone with him the whole time. I say that they took his gun, but they gave it back to him. I say that to say this, you know, I think by me being on the phone with him, kept keeping him remaining calm, helped the situation, because I think that, like, had I not been on the phone with him, he may have gotten a little bit aggravated. And the reason why I say that, because the type of question that the officers were asking him, it's like they were trying to poke him, like push his button for him to like pop off. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
because I was on the phone with him and you all, and trying to keep him calm, you know.
Yeah. My son calls me anytime something happens.
Yes.
But Dante is, I mean, he goes to every gun show. He's at the gun range. He's licensed. He does things the proper way. But
Mm-hmm.
still, with being licensed and doing things the proper way, I still have a genuine concern at all the time with
Mm-hmm.
him traveling, because he keeps it on him at all times.
Yeah.
And um I just don't. I just, the way this world is. Again, 10 years ago, I wouldn't have felt like it was a necessity to do that.
Mm-hmm.
10 years ago, I didn't want to even touch a gun because I didn't feel like I needed to. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's like at my business, in all of my vehicles, in my house, and blah blah. I just feel like that's, even with me staying in a pretty decent neighborhood, it doesn't matter. I don't stay in
It
the hood
doesn't.
or nothing.
Yeah.
Um, I stay in a pretty middle class area, but still, you still have to be prepared, and you just
Yeah.
don't know. And it breaks my heart that we have to be that way, because I don't want to hurt nobody, and I don't want nobody to hurt me.
Exactly. Exactly.
I really don't. I don't want my child to hurt anybody. I don't want that to be on his conscience, but I don't want anybody to hurt him
Exactly.
or my grandbabies. So
Mhm.
I don't know, ladies.
We weren't raised to talk about guns and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have them kind of
No.
conversations growing up.
Mm-mm.
Growing up, you know, you were like, "Hey, keep this at all times. Keep this unlocked." We didn't do that, but now it's the normal way to be. You
Yeah,
have
because my parents
Mhm.
had guns, but I never saw them, or never. We
Mhm.
never had no conversation. The conversation is, you don't touch it. That's not
it's,
something, you don't do that. And then
Mhm.
even with that happening to my brother, um, it gave me a fear, somewhat, of guns, because I don't know. I just feel like I know what they can do. It's no coming back from that. And people dying the regular way is different from someone actually being murdered. So I don't want family to feel the way that my family felt, but I also don't want it to happen to my family, to where something happens to me if I'm not protected, or my son, or whatever the case may be. It's
Mhm.
just my 2 cents. And back to her, that's traumatizing,
Mhm.
um, to say the least. I don't know how many people on here that's on here, or even know that, for about 6 or 7 years, I go to counseling once a month for an
Yes.
hour. I
Yes.
think everybody needs that. And I've been doing it for years. And it's not that I feel like I have a mental issue, but sometimes I feel like I need, or we need to have that out, and that unbiased opinion or unbiased ear to hear things that we don't, you don't have to, I can't necessarily talk to, not that I can't, but I don't want to talk to, I want an unbiased opinion, because people that love me, 9
Mhm.
times out of 10, they're going to see it in my favor. When someone that don't know me, don't have any emotional connections to me, can
Yes,
give me an unbiased opinion that
that's
don't
true.
have any emotions and feelings in it. And sometimes we all need that. And
That's
that's
true.
why for all these years, I continue to go once a month,
Mhm.
no fail, no nothing, for an hour. I mean, and
That's cool.
everybody needs to do that,
I
because
do. I see two therapists too, Tanya. I do.
you do. That's wonderful. It's
Hmm.
good to have that, because it keeps you from being so angry sometimes.
Yes,
Uh,
yes,
it helps you see things in a different light, different perspective of things. Um, and journaling sometimes helps.
it does.
Writing down your thoughts and your opinions
Mhm.
and whatever. This young lady's going to need a lot of everything at this
Yes,
point.
she is.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, she will
definitely.
need that.
Yeah, she is.
And he will too.
Yeah, because he just imagine y'all. I know he's feeling guilty about a lot of things. His guilt is he wasn't there. He felt helpless. You know
Well,
that
and to
he
actually hear the action happening, to
Yeah.
hear it happening, and to be
Yes.
waiting on the other line, and you
Yes.
heard gunshots, but you don't see her.
Yeah.
She's not coming back to the phone. So
Yeah.
that's traumatic in itself.
In
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah. So yeah, through all of that, counseling is going to be needed, rehabilitation for both of them, because that's PTSD all day long,
It is. I
all
just
day.
just can't even imagine just it's even in that situation.
Yeah, yep. Just have to send some prayers out to them, because right now they definitely will need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But I
crazy.
thank you
It's
for allowing me to get on here, sis. I appreciate it. I'm gonna finish cooking because it's getting late. But thank you, Tanya.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
it. It's a good topic. It's really a conversation. Like I said,
So, are
sometimes
you, not to get you off the subject? I know you're about to go. So, do you feel like your therapy helps you?
it does. They really. At first, I was fighting against it, and I didn't want to do it because I feel like you don't know me, and stuff like that. So and I felt judged, But then I'm like, these people are here to honestly help you. They don't know you.
Mm-mm.
Um,
They don't have a dog in the fight.
right. So I took it with a grain of salt, and now I call my therapist even when it ain't time. Like I need to talk.
Yeah.
You know, I was suicidal, for real. I was people sometimes people, you get involved with people and if they ain't been in your shoes, they don't know or they'll say, oh, she just saying that. Ain't nothing wrong with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that be why I don't talk to people. That be why I have to reach out to a therapist.
Well, because people can be very judgmental.
That's so
Absolutely.
true.
If you don't know my story, you don't know my struggle. So everybody has a
Exactly.
story.
Exactly. And some demons we can't fight by ourselves. Regardless if we feel like I let it go.
Yeah.
Um, I've dealt with molestation. And I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah. Yeah.
I deal with a lot. You know what I'm saying? And even when I feel strong and be like, I forgot about it, it comes back. And
Yeah,
when it
my
comes,
mom and I, that's crazy you said that, because we were having a conversation about that the other day. And most of my cousins have had something similar to that to happen. But I think it never happened to me, because my mama was like, I ain't gonna say
Protected.
crazy,
Like
but
protected.
they
I
knew
know
not to.
mine was
They knew not to even cross me. That most
that part.
most of them did what happened to my cousins, the people that was doing it and did it. They don't, those same people wouldn't even hardly look at me or speak to me, because they already knew. Like, but my cousin and them, my grandmother raised them, so they didn't have. When people feel like you're not loved or nobody cares about you, sometimes they feel like they're the weakest link. And so those are
Hmm.
the people that they try. But a person was in my situation, they knew my mama was semi, like, I will kill you. Like, seriously. So they already knew not to bother me. So, and I was like, Ma, I don't understand why come they didn't ever try that with me. And she was like, because I told them I would kill them. So
Literally.
And see,
literally.
those are demons I'm dealing with, you know what I'm saying, that I got to talk about because I feel like I wasn't protected, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I didn't speak out to my parents and tell them what's going on, I feel like they should have seen something. It should have been signs of, at this point. So, I'm dealing with never opening my mouth and saying anything or, and stuff like that. So,
Predators. They would groom and prey on little girl. That's sad. It's just crazy. I'm sorry that happened to you.
I
thank
am
you.
too. I am too. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Man.
And
That's
it's like, you got to deal with we had a family group thing where a lot of our siblings was passing away, so they started their family group, and they would wonder why I wouldn't get in the family group. And I had shared it with everybody that what had happened, but just seeing his face pop up in the family group, it just, I don't know, it's not even words.
And he's still okay. We're not gonna get into that. I'm sorry. We
dang.
will pray for your continuous healing from that. And I hope you
Absolutely.
know that it was not your fault.
Absolutely.
There's no such thing as you should have said something. It shouldn't have happened. That's what shouldn't have happened. That's what should have been done. And it has nothing to do with you should have said anything. Whoever this asshole was, it should have never happened. So it's not your fault. You
Yeah.
were an innocent victim in this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you now at this point in your life, you just have to figure out how to forgive yourself if you blame yourself, because it was not your fault. You were a child.
And I used to think that because I'm still an addict, recovering addict.
Yeah.
And I think that the drugs could ease the pain sometimes, just to keep it out of my brain for good.
Yeah. It didn't. It just masked it. Put a
Yeah.
mask on top of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, proud of you. I mean, look at you now.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
You have enough sense to know you don't want to do drugs anymore. God give you enough sense to know you need help with counseling and somebody to talk to. So at the end of the day, you winning. You know,
absolutely,
That's right.
you winning.
absolutely.
Right. Salute. Salute.
Salute. You can put
You
a
got
big
a testimony. That's a
yeah, you got a
testimony.
you got a testimony, and you can put a big ass S on your chest.
Absolutely.
For
And
for for
any women that
for
went through it, it's okay. It's okay.
yes. You can
It's
put the
okay.
Yeah, you can put that S on your chest for survivor, strong, superwoman, all those different S's you can think that are positive. Just think about it. You got a big one on your chest. So you can be an advocate for someone else. I believe, I tell my mom all the time, there's people out there that have lost all of their children through violence. And sometimes we can be a voice or an advocate or just someone for somebody else to talk to,
That's right.
you know?
That's true. That
You
is
can
so
use
true.
Yeah, you can use your bad situation and kind of turn it into something good and positive. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you, sis.
Yes,
Thank,
I am
thank
too.
you
I am
so much.
too.
Thank you
Keep
so much.
pushing.
And hopefully we can have another segment about this, because
Yes, we should.
yeah, we should. I think I could help some people, and not
Hmm.
saying help people come out, but get a better understanding that, like you said, Tanya, it's not our fault. And,
No.
it might help them open up a little bit, or that could be a window of opportunity to get to seek counseling. That they're not against us; they're honestly there to help us.
Yeah, and then it may be a focal point for someone who, from sharing your experiences, that you turn to drugs as a way of masking it. That may reach someone who's doing the same thing and say, "Look, sis, that's not going to take it away. It's
Absolutely.
it's just hiding it
That's true.
temporarily."
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I done to get myself together. Fall on my knees, beg and praise and ask God. I mean, whatever it is that it took you to get to this point, whether it being your children saved you, whatever. I think it's
Mhm.
good to be able to have that testimony to say to someone who may be doing what you were doing, that it's not your fault and that this is not going to take it away.
Absolutely. I
Well,
agree.
thank you for letting me get on here and share that. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for being
You're
consistent.
welcome.
Salute
You're
y'all.
welcome, sis.
Thank you.
Well,
Anytime.
love you.
Love
Love you
y'all.
too. Absolutely.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Yes, sis.
Mhm.
So yeah, we that was really good.
Yeah, we need to have that type of conversation.
Absolutely. You know, and again, prayers to Cinnamon, Hitman Holla's girlfriend.
Yeah. And we also need to understand, and I think we don't support each other enough to say, because we are the most disrespected women, species, or nationality of women on this entire planet, and
Yeah,
we don't give each other grace at all.
we don't enough,
We
you
don't
know.
give each other enough grace. We're so mean and ugly to each other. Now, some people need to be put in that box over there and left over there.
Mm-hmm.
You sit your ass over there until you learn how to act.
Mm-hmm.
Because we ain't got
Yes,
no time for you. You a bad fucking seed and an apple, and you gonna ruin the whole bunch. So you go sit over there in that corner. Cause we ain't ready for you and you ain't ready for us. Some women need to stay in that circle.
that's true.
But, you know, we have to love on each other. I love you, sis.
I love you too, sis. Thank you. I appreciate you. I always support it, always. And you guys, if you all are in the DFW Metroplex in the area, Miss Tanya Jones, she has a spa, you guys, a facial. If you guys are women, the men, if you guys need a facial, you guys need to holler at her. Okay, so
Skincare.
let them
Skincare.
know where you can be reached at, sis, and
Um,
where they can go to book their appointment.
okay. My social media, my Instagram is a pretty face spa brow bar at on Instagram. It's a pretty face spa and brow bar on Facebook. My website is a pretty face spa.com is where you can go and book your appointments. My goal is to teach people, both men and women and teenagers, that how to take care of their skin. It's not about just having a facial, it's about the overall health of your skin.
Absolutely.
And it's also about women being able to, and people in general, having self-care, because a lot of
Mhm.
times we working and busy and we don't understand
Mhm.
and realize that we need
Mhm.
self-care. um,
Yes.
and if it's just an hour, and I made sure that my spa is a whole vibe to where when you come, you have a glass of wine. It's very intimate. It's just you and
Yes.
I.
Let them know, sis. We gets down, baby,
Yeah.
and drop
Yep.
the link to your website in the comments after the video
I
so that
will.
they can go to book their appointment if they're in the DFW Metroplex.
Yes, yes, yes. It's a whole vibe. So just come by. Just check my website out and my Instagram and Facebook. And Tasha, if you ever come to Texas, come and holler at me. I'll give you your facial will your first one will be on the house.
Well, sis, she plan on coming next month in November. So
Okay,
we
well,
plan on seeing. We will see her. We're gonna link up with Tasha. She plan on coming to the D. We're gonna
wait,
show her the time and show her how we do it in the D.
yeah, let her. Yeah, we can definitely link up and we'll turn it into a spa day for both of y'all.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
on
Yes.
me.
Yes. Yes. That is some
And
good shit.
also, my husband is a barber. We have a barber shop too.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's
And go ahead and drop that info as well, sis.
it's a 5-star barbershop located in Frisco. It's like right around the corner from my spa. The barbershop has been open for about 16 years, or he's been a barber for about 16.
Yes.
Um, he's also a licensed barber instructor, so you get more than just a haircut. And Frisco, they call him the Mr. Fix It, because most people will go and get they know in Frisco, if you've gotten a bad haircut, they know where to come and get it fixed.
I read it. So you're
So
gonna have to drop the link to where he is available to book an appointment for the barber as
okay.
well in the
Okay.
comments. Drop both you guys this link in the comments, you guys. So if you're in the DFW Metroplex, you need your haircut, you guys know where to go. You need your facials, you know where to go. Also, let them know on the eyelashes. You do eyelashes
Oh,
too.
yes, eyelashes. We just Black entrepreneuring over here.
That part.
Yeah.
Yes. And
We,
then
we
on the flip side, then when you get ready, after you get out your chair and you
it,
decide that you're ready to buy a home, holla at your
holla
girl.
at you. Yes.
Yes,
We got it all. We got the houses and your face and your hair and your
that
whole
part.
wellness, your whole mind. I mean, we can fix it all.
That
So
one stop shop.
one stop shop. Oh, that's actually I need some cards from you to put in the barbershop and also
Oh
the spa.
yeah.
So
Yes,
get me some cards. Thank you,
absolutely.
Tasha. Whenever you come,
Absolutely.
just make sure you holler at Cynthia and we got you.
We're gonna holler at her. I'll probably be the one picking her up from the airport when she land.
Okay, cool.
She come.
Cool.
Yes,
Okay.
so
We can go have some cocktails somewhere.
absolutely. And I got the perfect spot for
Okay.
us ladies. Okay.
Okay.
Reservations on deck, you guys. Yes.
Okay, ladies.
Shout out to you. Thank you, sis. As
You're welcome.
always for the support and the love.
No
Always,
problem.
your opinions always, you always bring it. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
Thank you for having a platform for me to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Thank you, sis. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you.
I hope y'all have a good night.
Thank you, sis. You do
Okay.
the same. Thank you. Yes, so yes, my sensations, you guys. This has been a great show. Thank you all, my subs, my day ones, my subs coming in. I appreciate you all. When you come over here, just know we are we're family over here. We're gonna talk about everything. We get to the real over here. We're not bashing nobody. We come together in whatever form of fashion that we can over here at Cynt Said It. So hit that like button, you guys. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. For my podcast, you guys, download the Spreaker, you know what I'm saying, app. The link, you guys, is in the description, and I'm going to drop it in the comments. Okay, so you guys can head over to Spreaker, because on Spreaker I can talk, curse, say what I want to say. Okay, so eventually, you guys, I'm going to, kind of wean myself off Facebook and YouTube and all the social media platforms, and just go strictly to my Spreaker podcast, the iTunes, the Spotify. You all will be able to listen to me. All my big truck drivers out there, because I get a lot of content. People, they send me stuff, my big truck drivers, to talk about too. I see y'all. Okay. I have family members. Most of all my male cousins are big truck drivers, so the audio content that's good for them. They drive down the road while they listen to me, So that's another reason why download Spreaker, you guys. Okay, my big truck driver. So yeah, shout out to everybody in the building for all the support, the love. My moderators, Natasha Parker, Tanya Jones holding it down. My daughter, amorously noetic, Miss Nisha D in the building. And you guys need to go, if you have not subscribed or downloaded the Bigo app, Bigo Live, Bigo. That is where my daughter and everybody, a lot of celebrities over there on the Bigo Live, you guys. So yeah, it's a lot going on. And until next time, you guys, I will be going live. And again, I have some funerals to attend the weekend, tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow and Saturday. I'm sorry. So I know I will not be going live until Sunday or Monday, you guys, unless some breaking news transpire. Okay. And until then, you guys, you all be safe out there. And again, thanks to all my subs, you all in the building. And thank you all. Yes. Until next time.
It's too nasty. It's too nasty.